at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Morning, Richard.
Good morning, friend. Good morning, Throneleys. Good morning, our Filipino
friends.
World.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Still waking up. Nothing clever to say here, but thank God it's Filipino Friday. That's all that matters. Welcome to the show. Bridget's in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, Chris and Chris Everett. Latte lover Lyndon, good morning all. We have a very special show for today I'm very excited about. We have heard Ryan Cayabyab's name over and over and over since the dawn of Filipino Fridays.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Because there's just songs that obviously he's written and, we've heard. I think we might have one or two song repeats today. I'm not sure, but we made sure it's from a different artist singing. And the hardest challenge that we had was selecting which song with which artist, because you've got Regine and Morissette and Stell and KZ and, whoever all singing his classic, most successful pieces. So it was a challenge. We hope we did a good enough job. Obviously, we're going to continue to hear more of his work over the continuation of this podcast. So hopefully you enjoy our picks today. We also leaned in the direction of what you guys voted on the most or recommended. So thank you in advance for everybody who helped us put today's show together. We're excited.
Yes. Latte Lover thinks I should up my game with my Filipino Friday song. I agree. I haven't thought of anything yet.
I mean, at least put a modulation in there. So, something.
Yeah. I'll think on that. I'm going to think on it.
Yes. How do you actually draw from today's inspiration? It's because OPM, original Filipino music from Ryan, see if there's any threads to pull at there musically, and you can write a theme song for TGIFF based on his style of work. That's the homework assignment I'm giving you.
So steal from Ryan. Got it. I will
steal from Ryan. It will be ready by next Friday. Guaranteed.
Got it.
So actually what I wanted to start off with today was I was just jumping on his Wikipedia page to get maybe a little familiar. Yes, research. Not something we're noted for here on this channel, but I thought...
We're doing it now.
We are now, learning from our mistakes. So he's 70 years old. And let's see, he's a Filipino musician, composer, and conductor, regarding one of the pillars and icons of OPM. He was the executive and artistic director for several years for the now defunct San Miguel. Miguel. I always have to make it hard. Foundation for the Performing Arts. He was named National Artist of the Philippines for music in 2018. That is amazing.
Awesome.
He's famous
for quite a feat.
Oh yeah,
in a land of top-notch musicians. That is.
Can you imagine? I mean, to stand out among that musically and. Just from songwriting and everything. I don't know if he sings. We do have a recording today. I think he's singing on it. Not sure. That's not what he's known for. But he is famous for composing the Coconut Song, which we will hear today, performed by his Smokey Mountain. Now, we are also going to check out Smokey Mountain. That's going to be the first one we're going to watch, but it's not the Coconut Song. We're going to hear that from the Mads. So this should be an awesome performance. There's a ton here to read. Obviously, we're not going to get into, but I just want a quick overview of the man of the hour, if you will.
Nice.
And I think we should start.
Let's start. But before we do, Richard, before we do, let's hit like and subscribe out there and ring that bell.
We greatly
Everyone.
appreciate it. Also, if you don't mind, if you're enjoying the show today, the podcast, please consider buying us a coffee with the link below in the description. You can even become a silver, gold, or diamond throw-only member for all sorts of cool added perks. And you can check out Throga.com to learn more about your voice and the 7 dimensions of singing. Speaking of which, I just saw one come in. I now have have it out. Maria Sales bought 10 coffees. We just started. Maria, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Starting off strong.
And she missed
really
the reaction
appreciate
to
all you.
Maury, but we do have Maury on the show today as well. So, let's begin. I can't wait. I should probably set it so you can see the video too. There we go. All right. Smoky Mountain. This song's called Better World. This is early 90s, I think. This is posted 3 years ago. The video tells a different story. You can tell it's definitely like some sort of tape and not digital. If anybody knows the exact year this was out, please let us know. That would be great.
You probably mentioned this. Who's this singing again?
Smoky Mountain. It's a that's the name of the it's not the song, it's the group.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's a band or a group of singers. So let's find out.
Okay.
Hi Aisa, thanks for catching us live. Hello Julie, Jenny, Noel, thank you for joining us.
All right, problem already.
What was that?
I'm trying to find the key in because it's like an old VHS tape or something.
You can hear it. Yeah, it's any kind of tape. If it changes even slightly in speed, it'll actually adjust the overall pitch. So you might have to chase this one.
I'm hearing this intro. It's like, but really, there it sounds like it's between that and so it's like.
It's just hopefully it evens out here a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will somehow fill the earth with joy forever. I dream that someday our wishes will somehow soon come true and last forever. I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow, full of love, full of hope, full of joy. I see this one day when all the world will hear us. That someday when all will stand before us, singing one song together, everywhere, saying we are gonna live beyond the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We will always like you beyond the world. We are gonna build you a better I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow, full of love, full of hope, full of joy. I see this one day when all the world will hear us. That someday when all will stand before us, singing one song.
A little pause here. I know I'm in the middle of a sentence, but it's continuous. There's no really like obvious break because he has this cool like the verses just meld into the chorus. It's not like I'm not hearing like a pre-chorus setup like in Land. There's just something very flowing throughout the entire piece.
Yeah, there's not a predictability to it, yet it's not jarring either, which I always like.
No.
If you can, as a songwriter, that's kind of what you strive for, something that's not just like, okay, I can see that coming from a mile away. Really interesting choices. I mean, it's still, in a very pop context. It's sort of it's like, but he does little things that kind of take it outside of the box, like this part in particular. I don't even know what this would be called. Maybe the pre-chorus.
Yes.
So it's like,
love that little hook.
Yeah, and that's basically, if the song is an E, it's taking that 4 chord, which should be a major chord, major A chord, and then he's making it minor. So, so it's an A minor 6 chord. Going back to the 1 chord. And then there's another section where it does this sort of descending line.
And that was in, I was going to go back to that part because I wanted to make a comment on that too. There's something, because the song has this like inspirational feel good thing, but when you have moments like that you just played, it just gives a little feeling of, I don't know, suspense isn't the word, but that little departure makes
a little darkness, a little pleading to it. Yeah.
But then it makes the major chords, the feeling that much greater when you get there. Because if the whole thing was just, happy, 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 which I would struggle to listening to.
We're so happy, we're so happy, we're so happy in this world.
Having the dynamics there, not just in melody and volume and tone, but also to have that in the chords themselves sets it up. Curious, who is you guys might have mentioned this because I wasn't looking at the chat. Who is the lead singer here? And is she always lead in Smoky Mountain? Is she like the lead and then there's a backup, or do they rotate based on the type of song? Just curious. And yeah. All right, let's keep going here.
Yeah, this has to be like 90s, early 90s or something.
Oh, for sure.
The set looks like the set of like the Phil Donahue show or something. Like, it's got that 90s look to it. I love it.
Totally. Geneva Cruz. Thank you. Voice.
Nice. I love it.
Super well done. All right, we may circle back to Smoky Mountain. We're just doing one song per artist today because we have a lot of songs we want to celebrate of Ryan's. But look how young she is here too. So
she's 48 now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. They might be 35 in this photo. We're terrible at guessing ages.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's younger than that, but
I think the hairstyles would suggest that it's from a long time ago.
It's very specific.
We've all had our hairstyles, believe me.
Beautiful tone, her projection, her vibrato, everything felt really good, and just there's such an organic. Obviously, it's on tape, and there's like a nostalgic feeling you get from just hearing something from that era. Just the soundscapes that were even capturable. But yeah, they sounded great.
Yeah, I love a good message song when it's done right.
So CB 16B2 says that lead singer is Geneva. We know that now, and this is the first batch of Smoky Mountain. So there's a cycle. Some other singers that came through that I'm assuming Ryan oversaw with that. They rotate. Okay, cool. Thank you for that information. I think we're going to come back to them at some point. That was pretty cool. Like the throwback. That's fun. Up next is Queen Regine.
Can't go wrong there.
We haven't yet. I have to pronounce this title. Hold on. Bear with me. I gotta look at all the vowels. This song... Oh, so Ryan's in the background.
He's playing
on
piano.
This one.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
It is. I know the double vowels are supposed to be separated a little bit. ever help me with that. So let me see if I get this. Para isong. Para isong. Para isukat. Para isong. Para sukat. Close.
I don't even know I'm not even sure what you're saying anymore.
What does it mean? That's more important. What does the title actually mean? Please help us out. And I'm gonna hit play.
Okay.
This is 15 years ago. Modulations in the first chorus.
I mean, the whole verse set. I would have to listen to it again because there's so much going on. But
yeah, it's like elevating that. And so as a singer, it's like you have to adjust it because your brain gets so used to. You get conditioned to the relative pitches within a scale. So when you have a song like this, you need a quality singer to like really, make it float. Luckily, he has one at his disposal here.
Yeah, I would say he's in good hands there. But no, it's basically going from C, da da da, and then it goes to the key D, da 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 da, then it goes to E flat. So it goes up a full step, then a half step.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, let me back it up just a little bit.
Interesting.
Stephanie.
C minor.
Go transparent.
That's awesome.
Did it? Oh. She's awesome. That was not in the original melody. Did you see? I don't know if you could see. I'll try to keep it in black.
Okay.
Watch Ryan's reaction to this. This is awesome. Here we go. This one. Shall we jerk back? He's just loving it.
Maestro, Mr. Ryan Cayabyab, only here on SRP.
He's like, yeah, I didn't write that in the melody. Not many can go there.
Oh my God, she is ridiculous.
It just and the tone that she's able to carry into that space is, I mean, we've seen this with a lot of singers on Fridays, in particular, but it's to carry that warmer, fuller, I'm putting in quotes, chest voice sound up into that range with such clarity without it sounding choked off or tense. Just brilliant. Such a great balance.
For the song itself, I'd have to listen to it a few times to really unpack it. There's so much going on there.
What?
Taste-wise, I like a little bit more of a home bass. You know, like
right.
that probably is moving a little bit much for me. To me, that song's more like an exercise. You know, it's like holy crap, there's so much cool musical theory stuff going on. But it's in order to like for me to get into the song, it's like it's maybe a little more simple.
You have to play it through a few times. Yeah. But it just shows that I feel like there's that his whatever he studied, classical, jazz, whatever. Obviously, his awareness of progressions and possibilities is.
That
awesome.
sounds more like a Chick Corea song, something that like a really like sophisticated jazz cat would do, you know.
Ryan the Jazz Cat. All right.
Jazz cat.
Next up is onto the Wish Bus. We have Bugoy performing Paano na Kaya. Paano na Kaya. If you can let us know what that means, that would be great. I think we had a coffee coming as well.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you to Ami for 5 coffees. Man,
thank you so
blowing
much.
out the big guns, people. Thank you so much. We really
much appreciated.
Really makes a lot of difference for our channel. So,
and if you can't buy a coffee or just don't want to, you could still support the page by hitting like and leave a comment after live stream. Things like that really helps the video get seen by more people, which is our objective. And by the way, I saw early on we've got people here from Switzerland and Saudi Arabia and Germany, and that's just awesome. I know this is geared towards Filipino singers, but obviously the Filipinos are all around the world. Or
universal talent is universal talent, and it doesn't just.
And we are not, but obviously completely appreciative of what's nurtured there. It's just incredible. All right, let's check this out. What if? Thank you for the translation. Or how then or how now.
Wish 1075.
Paano nga ba napasukan ang gusot na ito? Di naman akalaing magbabago ang pagtingin sa'yo. Mula nang makilala ka, umikot ang mundo ko. Di na kayang ilim at itago ang nararamdamang ito. Paano na kaya di sinasadya, di kayang magtapat ang puso ko? Bakit sa dinami-rami ng kaibigan ko, ikaw pa? Paano na kaya di sinasadya, ba't nahihiya ang puso ko? Hirap nang umibig sa isang kaibigan, di masabi ang nararamdaman.
Nice.
Paano na kaya?
He sings with such great feeling.
Yeah, oh yeah. Great guitar player too.
Kung malaman ang damdamin at di mo tanggapin,
matitiis mawala ka kahit sang saglit man lang. Oh, oh. Paano na kaya di sinasadya, di kayang magtapat ang puso ko? Bakit sa dinami-rami ng kaibigan ko, ikaw pa? Paano na kaya di sinasadya, ba't nahihiya ang puso ko? Hirap nang umibig sa isang kaibigan, di masabi ang nararamdaman.
I love that.
Paano na kaya?
I was actually looking forward to that moment after the first chorus because there's what's happening there that makes it so interesting.
Well, so he's going to the 7 chord. So the whole thing is in A flat. He's capoed, so he's playing in, the guitar player is playing in G, capo 1, but the song is.
Oh, I
actually
see,
in A flat.
and then takes it up there. Got it.
Yeah, so I mean the chorus is pretty much in the box. Da 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 da. Goes to F minor. Da 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 da.
Wait.
F minor. Oh God.
So this chord to this chord.
Yes. Da 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 da. And then D flat. Da 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 da. Yeah, so that's all pretty standard, okay?
Right.
And then da 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 da. That's that.
What's happening there?
G flat. That's a G flat.
So why is that? Is it? Oh, it's stepping. It's not. That chord isn't actually in the A flat major scale. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's not right. Or wait, is it?
No, it's not. Because
No, it's
A
not. No,
flat,
it goes. Yeah.
and then and that builds like this feeling of like, and then he lands it, like he resolves it in a way that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I saw in the chat too. The song
flats
is,
the 7th chord. Yeah.
The song is the what happens now, what happens next. Some loose interpretation like that, but it's someone summed it up to saying it's basically someone's stuck in the friend zone. That's just the worst.
All been there.
So glad I never have to deal with that again. I'm happily married. Oh, worst feeling ever. High school trauma.
Yep. Oh yes.
Oh my goodness. I think we're on to the bridge right here, but I just wanted to point out in Bugoy, he's singing with great feeling. I like where he's putting like the little vocal cracks, like that little intentional switch between chest voice and head voice gives it like that cry quality. Seems really well placed. And then there's just this soft warmness that we hear in a lot of the male singers in the Philippines, which I can't get enough of.
Yeah, it's just smooth. Like they're just
Smooth.
They're either born smooth or they are raised from a very early age.
Listening to the combination of, yeah.
I think it's the second, obviously, but I also like to have this fantasy that's just if you're born there, you're just magically gifted, except for the 5% that we've discussed, which our condolences to you guys.
At kung magkataong ito'y malaman mo, sana naman tanggapin mo.
Modulation up to an A.
A little edge on his tone too.
Yeah.
I want to hear the modulation. Sorry.
Paano na kaya di sinasadya, di kayang magtapat ang puso ko? Bakit sa dinami-rami ng kaibigan ko, ikaw pa? Paano na kaya di sinasadya, ba't nahihiya ang puso ko? Hirap nang umibig sa isang kaibigan at baka hindi maintindihan.
We mixed it up.
Paano na kaya?
guitarist.
Fine.
Well, that was cool to see this after the last song because it shows the versatility of Ryan's writing, right? He can go out there with just these unpredictable chord sequence and then something this is more in the box but still has these tasty moments.
Well, to me, those are what the great writers know how to do. That they can take something, something very accessible sounding, but they just find. I like to think they find the cracks in between. Of, it's kind of like somebody talked about. Who did we just? I can't even think of his name right now. What's his name? The one that we just reviewed yesterday, the genius guy. I can't even think of his name. No.
We're not supposed to say.
Oh, sorry.
It's a surprise for Joy.
It's a surprise for Joy. Yeah, she's not gonna know. No, but they just find a way to like take something that's very conventional and find the in between things that like the normal people can't do. And Ryan's got that ability for sure as a writer.
And still writing a top line on top of that. Does he write lyrics as well? I know he's writing the arrangements and the melody. I'm curious or obviously that might be like a song-to-song scenario as well.
Yes. Cecil, sorry. Our condolences once again that you belong to the 5%. We are going to start a group.
A support group.
A support group
We
for
love you.
Filipinos that can't sing. It's going to be a small group, but we'll be together.
We will be there. So this next song is the Coconut Song, and this is with the Mads, Philippine Madrigal singers live at Inquirer. I don't think we're gonna need. I think we should be good on transparency.
The Coconut.
Not that I said that out loud, I'm a little hesitant, but let's give it a whirl. He
Should
writes lyrics too. I know. As soon as I say that, no.
Just
Sorry.
yeah. It
I'm
never
so
works
sorry.
out for us, Richard. It never works out.
Go to the description after the live stream. We will add all the links to the original videos if you haven't seen it yet and would like to check it out. Oh, by the way, thank you for the super chats that came in. I'm so sorry. CK and Wilma, thank you very, very much for your support.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right, here we go.
Oh, and Vicky. Sorry. Vicky
and Philo?
Not Philo, Philo. As in Filipino.
Our Filipino friend in
Thank
Australia.
you so
Thank
much.
you for staying up late with us, too.
Constant supporter. We really appreciate you.
This is going to be a fun song. Coconut is not a nut.
From the Coco Palm family, there are so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a big house for the family. All you need is to find the coconut woman. If he gets the tree, he gets the fruit free. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. From the Coco Palm family.
Quick pause. First of all, our friend, not Milo Angelo, Milo Angelo that we keep pronouncing your name. One of the members of Madrigal commented in the channel in the first video we featured them.
Really?
What's their name? I'll go back and leave a comment to them. That's awesome. By the way, I have to show this song to my daughter Aurora, who I think many of you have seen on this channel before. She is highly allergic to tree nuts, and whenever we're at a restaurant, she asks, and if someone doesn't know that the separation of what's a nut, what's not a nut. They get confused between peanuts or coconut. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, we cook with coconut. And she's just like over explaining that. She's just like, it's not a nut. And I'll be fine. So I think she will enjoy the song. This is such a fun piece. Again, showing his versatility.
Yeah.
He's not a one-trick pony in his songwriting.
No, this is.
It's so fun. Okay, so maybe that TGIFF song can be inspired from this sort of thing, because it's still a feel-good.
Welcome to the Filipino. Wait, the Filipino Friday.
TGIFF. TGIFF. I think we have it. This song is written.
I think we have something. We got something.
All right, let's keep going.
Well, they've modulated to T, by the way.
If you say something, you can feel alone now. The coconut gonna throw this jack. If you say something, you'll have second floor. The coconut moon is very good. It won't start when it is. If you pray now, the coconut moon to tell you the truth. You can throw it or use it as fire moon. The coconut believes.
Yeah. I love those little moments in the background.
Now the coconut fruits and my banana hips make good cannonballs up against the thieves. It's the cocoa fruit.
Oh, the choreography.
From the cocoa palm family. The coconut it's a big nut, but it's delicious nut. It's not a nut.
I love how much. Sorry, I keep talking over. I love how much fun they're having with this, but also just the layers. I don't know how much they adapted from Ryan's original arrangement, because I know obviously they're skilled singers and they might have made some alterations. But from what you guys are saying, this was, yes, it was originally by Smokey Mountain, but a lot of choirs do this. So I would imagine his original arrangement was very inspirational to accommodate choir scenarios with all these like little layers in the background. Super cool.
Yeah. Do you know when this was written, by the way? Because I feel like The Little Mermaid took a lot of inspiration from this song. It's like,
oh yeah.
Then even the yeah. It's like, sha la 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 la, don't be st-. It's like I feel like this might have been a big inspiration for that.
Definitely hear that.
And there's also some sort of African chant moments going on too, which I really like. I can't remember
like, almost
where they
like
were.
just it has like that.
I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah.
I'm trying to think of either. So, there's something like rhythmically.
Yeah, but even like in the nature of the harmony itself, just in the tone that they. Yeah. I don't know, but it's cool. I love it.
Arrangement is Ryan's. Cool.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's really quiet. Sorry.
From the cocoa palm family.
He dabs at the end. Oh,
I love this.
What a fun performance. What a great group. So this was released in 1991, you guys are saying?
It was 1991. Okay.
When was
89, I think, but
was it?
yeah,
It would have overlapped writing wise there.
Maybe.
So fun. All right. I'm so glad we got to see them again.
Yes, indeed.
So
Real
next
quick,
song.
thank you so much to Louis and Anna.
Thank you very much for the coffees.
Anna from Would You Buy Me a Coffee? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
We used to
you
drink so
wanna
much
be this one?
coffee. Okay. Stell is next,
Do you wanna
singing.
buy a coffee?
So
Right,
this
go
is an
ahead.
original. This is a recent original that Ryan wrote for Stell or with Stell. Let us know from SB19 for his last album original piece, and it is pronounced, I think, Diko Masabi. Diko Masabi.
Okay.
What does that mean? We were considering. I know we had a lot of requests from also singing. Was it Somewhere Sometime? But we had several people singing that one. So I thought this would be kind of cool to see something more recent that Ryan wrote and off his album. And we will check out the other song from another artist in a little bit. By the way, real quick before I play this, if you recall, Casual Chuck from the Philippines, he has another channel, was on our show last week when we were discovering the history of SB19. He has invited us onto his channel. So this coming Monday, October 30th, we're going to be on his channel at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the same time that we started the live stream today. And I don't know
Nice.
why, but he asked for baby photos of us. So I don't know where this is going, but I'll post
Or
something.
toddler photos.
A toddler photo of some kind. Yeah. So it should be fun. It'll be interesting. If you want to check that out, go to his channel. He'll announce something, and we'll post something in the YouTube community as well.
Yes. In the spirit of announcements too, a song that I co-wrote for the band Daughtry has been released today. It's called The Dam. It's off their first EP, or it's off their EP. It's part one of a two-part series, but it's called The Dam. Check it out. It's their new
Awesome. I have
single.
not heard this yet. Yay.
Yep,
I know
new
you said it was
single.
coming out soon. I didn't know it was today. Very cool.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
And I'm telling you.
I can't say, or I can't tell, is the lyric interpretation. Yes, September 30th. Sorry, this coming Monday.
Lagi ka tinititigan. Ilang taon na rin ika'y kasama sa mga pangarap. Pangarap ko sa habang buhay ay tayong dalawa. Iniiwasan lang naman tapat at pagkabigla na lang ika'y mabibigla at bigla kang magbago. Kahit tagal na akong nagtitipid magtapat, di mo alam na higit pa sa buhay ko ang mahalin ka lang. At kung tanggapin man lang, ngunit hindi nga masabi ang tunay kong nadarama.
This whole song has this. There's a feeling of just drama, right? Kind of mixed in. I don't know. What do you guys say the title was? You said it. I even said it out loud, and I already forgot what it was. I'm scrolling. Where is it, Johnny? What's the title? I'm scrolling too fast. I think I went past it.
Oh, I missed it as well.
It's a love song, is my guess, right? It has all of the elements immediately that remind me of that longing. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics. If you can do a quick little, if we were doing just this song, I'd probably dive into the lyrics a little bit more as well. I can't tell you how I really feel. Thank you, Francesca. And so that aligns with kind of what I'm feeling, and that goes to show his storytelling. So it's not only well written, but when you can tell a story to someone who doesn't know the language and still convey the emotional intent, that's why we call him Stellar Stell. And
That's
going
right.
to that C5 with that just a smooth, like perfectly placed in between chest voice, head voice. It's like a fat mix. So in my mind, what that means,
Fat PHAT.
totally. We're really going back to the early 90s.
Yeah.
No, it meaning, because I translate literally in my brain. Physiologically, the vocal folds are thicker, since there's more. It's like a fatter mass of the folds between the chest voice and head voice. It's just it sounds so cool and vulnerable. All of that at the same time.
He is truly a great vocalist, and I love him in the context of SB19, but when he's sort of like in just solo on stage, and it almost highlights him as a singer more, because it's like when you're in the band, it's like there's so much, like there's other singers as well that that you're competing with, but I don't even want to say that, but it's like,
I know what you mean though.
They're a whole thing. It's like this. It's entertainment.
It has a different purpose.
Dancing.
Yeah.
And he has his moments in that band as well, where he's just like, okay, he's amazing. But yeah, when it's just sort of him on stage, you can really get the full scope of like his ability as a vocalist, and I really love it. I love him in both contexts, obviously.
And Ryan, yet again, I'm just going to hit repeat button. Keep saying this, showing versatility. This is more of a modern pop style. So for someone who's 70. And how many songwriters do we know that get stuck? It's like they had a hit in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever it is, and they might be 70 or 80 now, and they're still writing the same song. It has the same feel, same progression.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like Ryan evolved with the industry, which is really impressive too. And a lot of people don't have
Not common.
The awareness to do that. Hi, Dad.
Ilang taon na rin ika'y kasama sa mga pangarap. Pangarap ko sa buong buhay ay tayong dalawa. Iniiwasan lang na may kapagay, baka bigla na lang ika'y mabibigla at bigla kang
I was like, where is he breathing?
pangarap ko sa buong buhay ay tayong dalawa. Iwasan lang na may kapagay, baka bigla na lang ika'y mabibigla.
Those are long phrases and quick little hands. Great field change. Modulation. Going up again. I was doing a breakdown of the chorus. song.
Yeah, somebody was saying in the chat that Ryan was waiting for the right singer to sing that. That's one of those songs that, yeah, so as a songwriter, it's like you have to keep in mind who you're writing for, because not everybody has a range like that. So sometimes I have to keep a song within an octave range, maybe like, and typically it's like you don't want to generally go outside of an octave and a half. When you have the right singer, which we've come across a few of those that are like they just have that extra something.
Yeah.
It's, as a songwriter, you just start licking your chops, because it's like, ooh, we're gonna go with this. Because if you can get that lift, because that's a huge lift. I mean, that's at least a 2-octave thing he's doing, if not more.
I was just gonna say, if it was down like 5 keys, I could sing it comfortably.
Right.
That's 5 keys lower. The challenge in that is when you lower it to that degree, it also takes away from an emotional impact as well, right? So it's like finding the right singer at the right time, in the timing within the industry of what might even click. There's all sorts of factors in there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's a genius in writing a chorus within the confines of, limited confines. Okay. Yeah. So like Sound of Music is a great example. Like all those songs, I mean, pretty much are within an octave and a half. Okay. Because there's an accessibility to it. So it's like everybody can sing along. And that's genius. When you can find that, when you can make that emotional lift without necessarily raising the notes, there's a genius to that. But also, simultaneously, like if you have somebody that can do that, I mean, there's nothing like somebody just going up to the top shelf and doing a top shelf chorus. Like
it hits you. It does.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right. So next we have, this is a new singer for the channel. Now she has been, I think they go by Ice is the artist name. You guys fill me in here. Ice Seguerra, I believe. But here it's Aiza Seguerra. I don't know if that's the formal name.
Yeah.
If you can help us out on that.
Okay, Richard, put the cat on real quick. I'll be right back.
I don't have that anymore.
Sure you do.
No, I actually don't. I have this for technical difficulties.
Which is what I mean, yes. I'll be right back.
Please enjoy clips of Shirley Jones until we return. There's not actually a need for the full technical difficulties. I don't want anybody to go away. Okay, so there is a name change. Originally Aiza, so this must be or Aiza. 9 years ago is when this video is, and now goes by Ice. Okay, cool. So she's been requested many times over. So when I saw that there was a Ryan Cayabyab song being sung, I thought it'd be a good fit. Aiza. Aiza? Ice, we're trying to find it. Ice. Oh! Okay, let me fill Johnny in on that. I think he's back right now. So,
okie dokie.
Okay, so this person transitioned. So is Aiza, if I'm saying it right, that's I think they call it the dead name. I'm not up on this. I'm old and slow and slowly learning, and goes by Ice now. So he goes by he. If I read that correctly. All right, here we go. The song.
There's no video.
Tween. I can see it just fine. I can see it fine.
Well, that's all that matters, really.
If I'm saying the name right, I forgot to say the name. It's Tuwing Umu Ulan at Kapaling Ka.
Okay.
Long one.
Real quick, too, thank you to Chris, and thank you to Ayn Lagman for the coffees. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
5 coffees from Ayn. Thank you so much.
Yes, and while you're on that, thank you so much for the super chat as well, Michael. It's M-Y. So I go meh. I don't know why. Michael, you're awesome. Also,
Yes.
man, Probring and Mommy Rose, thank you so much for the super chats. Greatly appreciated. And all the likes you guys are giving us. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. New voice. Excited.
Pagmasdan ang ulan, unti-unting pumapatak sa mga alam at mga bulaklak. Pagmasdan ang dilim, unti-unting bumabalot sa buong paligid tuwing umuulan. Kasabay ng ulan, bumubuhos ang iyong ganda. Kasabay rin ng hangin kumakanta. Maari bang huwag ka na, sa piling ko'y lumisan pa, hanggang ang hangin tulay tumila na. Buhos na ulan, aking mundo'y lunuring tuluyan. Tulad ng pag-agos mo, di mapipigil ang puso kong
Right there.
nagliliyab.
Oh,
It's back up like 10 seconds. It's like these little moments is what I'm discovering that he's really great at. It's just like these little transition moments.
loving this.
Like
Are you
that
talking about
just kinda-
Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan, yes.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
mean, I
Ryan,
heard the
yes.
modulation, and then I realized I don't know the lyrics, and then I realized on some level I kind of don't care, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm a lyricist myself, but I'm completely taken in by Ice's tone. There's just this soft, velvety, just the breathy quality. I think it's captivating. But yes, there's music too in the background. Let me listen to
There
that
is.
for a second.
So I'll just point out what I'm
Tulad
talking
ng pag-agos mo, di mapipigil ang puso kong
It's like those little moments, like, like he has a way of getting to like sort of a typical chord, but in a very interesting way. It's I think it's awesome. It just makes it so. Again, it's a simple song, but it's like he does these little things that make it just a step above.
And I think he modulated going into the first chorus, which is unusual too.
Well, yeah, I mean the song started in D, and then out of nowhere it just goes up that half step.
It's like, and that's where we're going now.
But it makes sense too. But that's the stuff that's lost. I feel like in general in today's music is that just those modulations are like a thing of the past, and I just think that's a shame.
nagliliyab. Pag-ibig ko'y umaapaw, damdamin ko'y humihiyaw sa tuwa. Tuwing umuulan at kapiling ka.
Oh, it's just the delicacy to the delivery there.
Yeah.
Pagmasdan ang ulan, unti-unting tumitila. Ikaw rin magpapaalam na. Maari bang minsan pa makankat maituyan ba sa pipikat?
Do you hear like a little, like almost like Stranger in Moscow kind of delivery like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. There's some Michael in there. I feel
Just
like
a little bit. I mean, I'm not like
Michael
listening
Jackson.
for that, but yeah, I just hear a little bit of that Michael Jackson kind of like with the it's just a little bit of a quick vibrato and that breathy tone that he was so noted for in his in some of his work. That's one of my favorite songs of Michael's. And
Yeah.
so I just, maybe that's why it stood out to me. Just this little moment here I'm just hearing.
Maari bang minsan pa makankat maituyan ba sa pipikat? Wala lamang ang saksi. Minsan pa ulan pumuhos
damdamin ko'y humihiyaw sa tuwa tuwing umulan at kapiling ka.
Oh, that was great. I mean, Ryan's. Go ahead.
Ryan has my dream career. I would love to do that. It's at first everybody wants to be the rock star, but as I've progressed and grown and evolved in my life, it's like I want to be sort of the behind the scenes guy. I want to be the songwriter. I want to work with these amazing artists and do it into my 70s, 80s. Like that's awesome. I think that's
Yeah.
He's
You can
so
do.
cool.
I believe in you.
Thanks, buddy.
So you guys are also saying that Regine has a version of this one that's much more intense or dramatic. So we are planning. There will be a Regine Reaction Wednesday. It's not going to be for a little bit. It's likely to be in November. We got a long list there, but that might be one to circle back to. To do that, that would be super cool.
Nice performance. So I like his voice.
Yeah,
for sure.
Ice's voice is super cool. Definitely enjoyed that as well. Moving forward, it's Christmas time in the Philippines. This song, I'm going to try to say the name of. There's so many letters. Kuti top. Kuti top. Kuti top. I'm pretty sure that's right. It might be very much like that. So this is a Christmas song. It's a Christmas album, and right here it says a one-man multi-track a cappella performance. Is this Ryan singing? I'm hoping it is. It's a Ryan Cayabyab performance. Oh wait, let me look at this. This was 11 months ago. It's this past year. Ryan, Jose Javier, Ryan, and Margot is credited. So I'm very curious to see this.
Yes.
All right, let's go. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. Is it a Maury Christmas?
It will be a Maury Christmas because we're doing Maury today too. Oh, this is awesome. It's all him. That's what I was hoping.
Kumukuti-kuti-tap, bumubusi-busilak, ganyan ang indak ng mga bumbilya. Kikindag-kindag,
kukurang-kurang,
pinaglalaroan ninyong mga mata. Kumukuti-kuti-tap, bumubusi-busilak, ganyan ang indak ng mga bumbilya. Kikindag-kindag, kurap-kurap, pinaglalaroan ninyong mga mata. Iba't ibang palamuti ating isabit sa puno. Buhusan ng mga kulay, tambakan ng mga regalo.
I love songs like this. I mean, it's such a feel-good thing. I feel like Christmas is the only time I actually like happy music. I don't know.
I was gonna say that is totally contrary to everything you've said up to this
Listen,
point.
that's my balance.
When it's Christmas,
That's my balance. I don't know. Although my favorite Christmas songs tend to be like more of the "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," something with a little, melancholy mixed in with it.
Yeah, right. A little
digress.
gravity to it. Yeah.
He's the layers vocally here. It's like playing an organ. It's so well thought out and orchestrated with this. I mean, I wish we had. Do you guys have more information of like how many layers is in this? So I guess it's him singing lead, which is super cool. Hearing his voice finally.
Yeah.
Such a fun song. And the yum 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 yum. It's even the sounds being used. This is great.
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh yeah.
Tibok ng sumisinok-sinok, huwag lang malundo sasabihin. Pupulupot-lupot, paikot ng paikot, koronahan ng palarang bituin. Dagdagan mo pa ng candy, ribbon, eskuses at guhitan. Habang lalo dumadami, regalo mo.
That's all him. Wow.
Kuti-kuti-tap, lumubusi-busilak, ganyan ang kurap ng mga bituin. Tumitibok-tibok.
If that's truly all him, as you guys are saying, like he's doing really well at just some of the overtones, because he's in his head voice. There's a warm quality that just like, and it makes sense because he's a producer, arranger, composer. It's like he's choosing vowel shapes that work really well together in the background, layered, stacked, if you will, versus what's happening on the lead. Like all those choices matter, because if everything's just he, like it not only would get boring, but it's like that tone might not match the emotional intention. That's why an arranger or a composer in general might choose, I want saxophone here, not clarinet, or this versus that, because it just gives a different feeling. The same thing happens with vowel shapes and vocal registers. So I just love the way he laid this whole thing out.
Yeah, and it sounds like there's women singing too. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's why I was just like,
impressive that he can mask his voice. Yeah.
This is a little mixed review in the chat. Some are saying it's actually other singers in the background and he's just the lead. Either way, it's still the choice is being made. So that was my point in terms of the arrangement.
Okay.
Sumisinok-sinok, koronahan mo pa ng palarang. Pitagdagan mo pa ng candy, ribbon, eskuses at guhitan. Habang lalong dumadami.
That's a big range of notes for one singer.
Got a bunch of a swing there.
Lumubusi-busilak, ganyan ang kurap ng mga bituin. Tumitibok-tibok, sumisinok-sinok, koronahan mo pa ng palarang bituin.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah. No, he is a legit composer. There's songwriters, and then there's songwriters that are also composers. Just that have just that extra understanding of the theory behind things, and obviously he can write a catchy tune. But when you break them down, I mean, there's like I said before, there's a lot to unpack with his songs. Yeah. And it's hard to do it just on the spot because there's so much sophistication going on.
Yeah, it's not, and particularly a piece like that, because it's not just, I mean, obviously you could break that down to just playing it on the piano or something, but to arrange that in advance for vocals, like you have to think differently. When you compose something, you have to realize, have an awareness, okay, what instrument is going to be doing this? Because you're going to write it out different. You're going to arrange it different based on this, fretless, keyless instrument. You just have different choices to play with. So
yeah, and it's just to keep it interesting, you have to do things harmonically that you wouldn't normally do. So some of those, even the ascending harmonies there, it's like there's a perfect, like the way that he is arranging that, like with the crunchiness in certain spots.
Yes.
And, it's really good. I mean, it's more of like an a cappella arrangement. So it's like you have to know your stuff to be able to do that.
Santa Claus just stopped in. I don't know if you could read that or not. Greetings from the Oh, wait. Can you read the rest of it? I missed it.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
So yes, as you can see on the channel, it is a Maury Christmas. We are moving on to Sometime Somewhere from Morissette Amon. This is during a rehearsal, and this was 10 years ago during rehearsal of the music of Ryan Cayabyab in CCP 2014. Actually, still 17 in this video. So this is a younger video than a lot of the others that we've seen. So what did Santa say?
Santa himself, who has graced us with his presence, even though it's coming on busy season for him. I mean, Christmas is around the corner.
How big is our channel that this pulled his attention?
Just greetings from the Philippines, where people rightly appreciate me more than just 1 month of the year.
There you go.
There you go.
True story. All right, let's check out this song. Did we hear the song before? Sometime somewhere. I feel like, have we listened to? Because
I knew that was coming.
So tight. I don't know if I've just seen the title so many times, or did we actually hear the song before? If we did, it wasn't from Maureen. It wasn't from Stell. If we did, who was it? If you recall.
Yeah. I don't remember who did it, but yeah, we definitely heard the song.
I think this is his dad, her dad's channel. Amon, is that correct?
But the words you say mean nothing. We smile, but the smiles we give are
We heard it with Regine. Thank you.
No spark, no glow, no real sense, but we've known this is all for sure. Until that sometime, somewhere, we could show the world we have each other sometime.
This is sounding familiar.
We need not hide our feelings. We just keep on believing that we will have the time together sometime.
Great crescendo there. I know it's building. I'm going to back it up for this build before we keep going because I don't want to pause it again. I do want to ask a question, though. She's saying, oh, we did this with Regine and Martin duet. Martin, is it Naveen? I think is his last name. Is this from a musical? Because I think I when glancing at the Wikipedia page with Ryan earlier, I think he wrote musicals. So this feels like it's out of like a Jekyll and Hyde or... You know,
to me, it's got little traces of it, and maybe it's from, you know, because of the song Somewhere, it's got Leonard Bernstein vibes to it.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like that song, but it's got like just melodically, it's a beautiful melody. And it's so like Leonard Bernstein. It's like so just unexpected but perfect. You know,
and I'm a sucker for Broadway style songs anyway, so that's why I remember this chorus once you got into it.
Yeah.
It's not from a musical.
But it's got that quality to it, though.
Yeah.
Just one place, but everywhere someday, somewhere, we just have to be content with stealing glances. Content with saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, though deep inside it hurts because we know.
Not even 18. I mean,
just one place,
That's great.
we just have to be content with stealing glances. Content with saying nothing, smiles that are always
good point, Dennis.
wanting, though deep inside it hurts because we know.
Okay.
Content with saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, though deep inside it hurts because we know.
I said this before. I would kill to see her on Broadway. I mean, great singer at what she does, the R&B and the pop and everything else. Obviously, you know my feelings on Maury. If anybody's ever watched this channel before, when it comes to Maury, her, and I know it's not a Broadway song, it's not from a musical, but that Broadway delivery in the context of the storytelling, long legato, big, oh my God, she's just, just want to plug her into every musical there's ever been.
Yeah. I was going to say that's of all the songs we've heard, that's my favorite one. And it's hard to know if that's being aided by the fact that it's being sung by one of the greatest singers on the planet. I think it's a mixture of both. I think the song is astounding, and she is just a phenomenon. That's just ridiculous. And that was, she said she's
barely
17 years old.
Barely 18 there. And just to have that, and you could tell, and so there's a youthful quality, especially on the lower part of her range, still kind of like figuring things out, because at 17, 18, particularly for females, it's like the larynx is just leveling off, like genetically, shape and size of the larynx, vocal folds, all that. It's just kind of tapering in terms of its growth, based on like hormone blasts, things like that during puberty. So the brain has to catch up to that. So you've got years of the brain constantly adapting to, okay, now you're taller, now you have more lung capacity, now your muscles are stronger, now there's this. So you're always evolving in that period of time. It tends to be more difficult for males because the larynx grows bigger faster. That's why you're more likely to have like vocal cracks and things like that. So she's just at that point, her brain is able to kind of catch up to something more stable, and just singing like that.
And like Dennis pointed out, that was a rehearsal. So that was probably, she wasn't even probably pouring it on as much as she would.
Because you're not as inspired.
Just even the performance aspect. I mean, but yeah, it's just giving that little extra. So if that was her kind of like pulling back a little bit, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
We did hear Regine's version of this one, and of course she knocked it out of the park as well. I mean, it's a well-crafted song. There's no two ways about that. And
but another one of those songs, it's like you have
to.
Another one of those songs, like the Stell song, you have to have the right singer on it, because your everyday Joe Schmo cannot do that. Man, that is a monster song to sing.
Well, my friends, we have one more. This is an interesting one. I know there's many more Ryan songs and there's many more singers to get to, and that's why we're stuck here for every Friday until we die. Stuck is a harsh word. I look forward to this. Stuck is definitely not the right word to describe Filipino Fridays. This song...
We're here voluntarily to our last breath.
That's right. That doesn't flow as well. This song was written by Ryan during the pandemic. It's We Heal as One, and the reason we chose it is because it has a bunch of artists, several voices we've never heard before, and several we are familiar with. So I thought that would be kind of a cool closer for today. Let's see here.
Yes, and what better way to listen to this, Richard, than with our nifty new in-ears?
Way to subtly cue me, because I keep Richard, you know that logo you're supposed to press at least twice a video? There it is for the first time. West Tone Audio, thank you for these amazing in-ear monitors. And yes, it does definitely make the listening experience amazing. Wink, wink. All right, here we go. We Heal as One. There's a bunch of singers hopefully we recognize here. Let's go.
Handog namin itong kantang to para sa lahat ng Pilipino. Tayo na po't magkaisa at magtulungan para malagpasan po natin ang pagsubok na ito. Stay home. Tara, sabay-sabay nating awitin.
It just reminds me of like the mentors that I had growing up in college, and high school and everything, that really shaped my musical direction. I will always have an affinity for that guy, that type of guy. I don't know. It just reminds me of that.
I was instantly reminded of, just because of there's a kindness in the way he speaks. Yeah. I was reminded of oh no, I can't think of his name. Oh my goodness. Karate Kid.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi. There's just a Mr. Miyagi quality.
Yeah.
Wise and kind.
Yes, exactly.
Sawari mo'y nag-iisa.
Lahat kanya-kanya.
Ngunit di man nagsasama.
Kaya pa magkaisa.
Isa sa pag-iingat.
Beautiful.
Isa sa ating dasal. Laging.
So I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm definitely noticing a couple faces right away. I'm pretty sure we saw Julianne and Jed already. The closed captions, there aren't any. So I was just seeing if there was like a lyric. Ooh, we have a cheat sheet. Oh, there was Julianne and Jed. Okay, all right. Who else we got here? KZ is going to be on this.
Nice.
Who else? What other names do we know? A lot of names we don't know. Martin, Sarah Geronimo, Bamboo, Lonnie, Gary, and Leia's on here. Okay, this is going to be killer. I was looking for lyrics though. I don't have any here, but I get the feeling of it. It's kind of like heal the world. We are the world, almost kind of like theme, right?
Yeah, but again, not in a cheesy way. It's like it's just the way he writes. There's a
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Let's keep going here.
That's
Martin's wife. Is that right?
Even that sharp on the bass.
Na tayo'y makatao pa.
Together we are being called to make a future world. The test we face is for us to prove that we can heal as one. We heal as one with kindness. We heal as one. We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one.
I can hear KZ cutting through there.
But when we heal as one.
Thank you for correcting me, by the way. So I had the wrong person, and I was guessing it was Martin's wife. It was the one before that. That was, who do you say it was? The Jamie Rivera. Okay. There's something, that epic and anthem feel almost with that just invites the choir to jump in for sure.
But again, another cool modulation starts in C for the verses. Then by the time we get to the chorus, it modulates up that
singers.
minor third to that E flat.
Yes. Yeah, makes you want to sing the chorus immediately, which is just well written.
Not to expect out of the C.
Great voice.
Isa sa ating dasal.
Lahing nagpapatunay
Na tayo'y makatao pa.
Together we are being called to make a future world.
just to prove that we can heal
Another modulation.
as one. It's when we heal as one. We heal as one with kindness. We heal as one. We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one.
Somebody mo'y nag-iisa.
But when we heal, we heal as one with kindness. We heal as one. We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one.
Somebody mo'y nag-iisa. But when we heal, we heal.
Yes, we will heal. We heal.
Yes, we can heal. We heal.
We heal as one. We heal
Beautiful song, beautiful message, beautiful voices.
Nice.
I'm having flashbacks to when we did during the pandemic. I recorded a lot of my students or Throga retreat members or vocal gym members to We Are the World. Do you remember that? And then you tracked piano to that. And as I was listening to this, I was reminded of how difficult it was to get all of these individual singers to record to a track. 'Cause you can see some of them are like outside on their phone or whatever, and then you have to mix them. And it is a nightmare. Whoever put that together did a great job.
Yeah. Did Sam mix that?
No, I just did it in.
Oh, you just did it? Okay.
Yeah, was it We Are the World, right? What song did we do?
We
Was that-
are the world.
Yeah.
We are the children.
Oh, I wonder if it's still online. A lot of people did it.
Yeah. Really.
I thought we did it. Oh, such a great song. I think it's We Are the World. I'm pretty sure it's on here. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Yeah, here it is. So just have similar idea. Ooh, Brigitte, you're in this too. And then there's 60 of us, so by the end, Alex has a great voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lot of work put together. What a strange time period that we all went through. Just a little.
I know. You have to remind yourself that it actually happened because it's just so
freaking
strange.
pandemic, like global. It was insane.
I know.
But how cool is it for Ryan to just have this? Look at the people at his disposal to write a song. Like, hey, I'm doing this project. Like, who's gonna say no to him? And then he pulls in Lonnie and Leia and Gary and all these great theater kids. It's such a.
That's what I'm saying. That's my dream career. I would love to be in that position. Yeah, he's awesome. I love him. I want him to be my mentor. I'll ask him. I'll write him a letter.
Yeah, write him a letter. Once again, everybody, thank you for joining us for another Filipino Friday. We love hanging out with you guys. Next week is going back to more of a normal format. Our most requested JR for the first time. The band South Border for the first time. And La Diva for the first time. So please, in the comments after this live stream, let us know which songs you want us to react to, and we will see you then. We hope you have an amazing week.
Check out
weekend.
The Dam by Daughtry. I co-wrote
Yes,
it. The Dam.
check out. I feel like you're not supposed to swear. You're not supposed to swear.
Like
You're taking advantage of this platform and swearing far more than you should, my friend. Go check it out. We love you all. Mwah.
See you guys. Bye.